Is Armstrong back? Nope. Who else we still have to mind break? Armstrong? Oh, and then the quiet girl. Wait, didn't she have one too?
A uniform?
She did. Oh my god, everyone has a lock this chapter. Do everything.
Well, you might as well see what you have to do.
Yeah, I'm trying to see, like, is there anything we can...
Would be profiles too.
Yeah. Should we try it?
Yeah, might as well see.
We gotta start somewhere. Cleanse troubles. So, how about you tell me what kind of trouble Mr. L was in? I'm sorry, sir, but we don't deal with troubleshooting here. Perhaps you'd like to speak to someone in customer service. What's she talking about? I guess I better just take a shot and see where it gets me. Miss Basil, let me ask you something. Did Mr. Elk's trouble have something to do with this?
Maybe his bay or the lottery ticket, or victim got this from a doctor.
He was in a fight?
He was in a fight and he ruptured his eardrum.
So maybe it's this, right? The bag?
Was there the debt thing? Like, or did he have any paper, like, for a receipt?
No, this is for Armstrong. He had this sports paper, but it's not relevant to the question. Yeah, I'm not really seeing anything. And then there's no person that has been specified that he got into a fight with. Should we try the prescription bag?
Might as well.
Damn, we got nothing already.
I'm not sure.
That's how on the program. Excuse me, can you answer this man's query, please? The acute managed system task for troubleshooting requires that the multitasking simulation for the local variable is point sleep so the data transmission and active nodes can be bundled correctly according to the source code. Obviously. What are you guys, kindergartens? Come on, it's so basic. I'm afraid that's the situation. See, good people follow all that. Not even slightly. How was all that mumbo jumbo? Exactly as my programmer explained. Guess I picked the wrong piece of evidence there. Damn. I can put another question. Guess I better just take a shot and see where it gets me. Miss Basil, let me ask you something. Did Mr. Elk's trouble have something to do with this thing? I don't think we know it.
Was there a bill?
No, there's no bill.
Oh.
This bill is related to our evil clone, not him.
Do you think he could, paid by to the I mean, could he be the reason why the scooter broke? And then Ty Gray is making him pay for it?
Yeah, but we don't have any connections that Glenn is part of the family.
Could be a shot in the dark. Take another damage.
Nothing.
No.
Alright. We're gonna have to come back, I think. I don't think we have the answer to the first question. Right? You know, I'm not seeing anything. Do you see anything?
I don't think so.
Alright, we'll come back. Don't think I have enough evidence yet. I should investigate and gather more clues. Yeah, we haven't been here once yet. The main server just went up in smoke. What the heck isn't the press conference up yet? The superintendent's here already. Yeah, and there's a problem with the internet too. I already told you to stop using the computer, chief. But I'm watching videos online. Catch up on my Asian soap operas. It's got to wait, chief. I'm throwing the switch. No, my K-dramas. He was watching K-dramas. Just as some young guy was about to confess to his son's a hot two-truck girlfriend.
What everyone did in class.
And wow, this place is really buzzing. Something must be going down. Something really big. Huh? What are you doing here, pal? Detective Gumshoe. You can't be here right now. You'll be roped into the briefing if you stay. Huh? We got big problems here today. Why? What's going on? It's a virus! A virus! A virus? There's a virus ripping through the precinct's computer system. I really need to ask you some questions. You got time to answer a few questions? Okay, I'm only gonna say this once, so listen up. Watch them not let us pick that dollar option ever again. Yes. No matter how poor you get, never borrow money from a place like this, you hear? Okay. If you got money trouble, just go on a diet of instant noodles and hang in there. We're not thinking about borrowing money, detective. We want information. Oh, is that all? Well, let's see. Tender lender is considered to be even fishier than the average illegal loan shark. And it seems they ran into trouble just recently. Those guys have been pretty heavy-handed calling in all their debts. Really? Don't go poking your nose around their business, pal. You'll really regret it if you upset that lady. Alright, I get the picture. Hey, wait a minute. What did you just say? That lady? Who's this lady he's talking about, Nick? Better find out what the story is with this lady. So what exactly is a computer virus, Detective Gumshoe? I don't know. What? Look, I just go with the flow, alright, pal? And here I thought detectives were supposed to be somewhat knowledgeable. What's with that face, pal? You think you know what a virus is? Well, Nick, do ya? Computer virus? Sure, I mean, only in simple terms, of course. Really? Wow, you know everything, Professor Nick. Yeah, I'm gonna call you Dr. Wright from now on. Hey, that sounds pretty cool. Don't you agree, Dr. Wright? Why do I get this feeling that they're making fun of me? Okay, fine, I'm no expert, but I can at least explain the basics to the two of you. What's a virus? A virus is a program that can get inside a computer and cause damage. I feel like I'm starting to talk like that Ghost in the Shell lady.
Oh, no.
Damage? You mean it makes the machine go boom and explode? No, that damage is, well, it's all internal. So the inside goes boom, right? Imagine all the case data you got stored on your PCs here in the station. A virus could wipe out all that. That's the kind of danger I'm talking about. Whoa, that's scary. Yep, and what's even more scary is that the viruses are infectious. Infectious? Most computers are connected together on a network, right? A virus can move from one machine to another over the network. So the viruses keep spreading faster and faster. Just like a real virus, huh? But Nick, why would anyone want to make a program like that? Yeah, it takes ages to type in all that data. Why would you want to destroy it, pal? No, people don't infect their own machines. They send the virus to someone else's. What? That's horrible. Oh, I get it. It's like you sneeze on Mr. Godot so he catches a cold. Right. Then he wouldn't be able to turn up in court because he'd be too sick. You really shouldn't do stuff like that, Nick. It's wrong. It's wrong. Who? What? Where? When did one of those conversations jump to talk about me? Anyways, that's what a computer virus is. A bad program that causes damage. You know that different viruses have names, right? Kinda feel like I've heard the name of this virus we caught somewhere before. The name of the virus? Huh? I feel like I've heard of it before too. Did they ever mention the virus's name? No, right? I'll take your silence as a no. That's the girl.
That's what you just had to do. Yeah.
No, yeah. That's the girl who works over at Tender Lender. I want to stay away from her, okay? I mean it. She does look kind of unforgiving, doesn't she? That should be the least of your worries, pal. What's that supposed to mean? Could be worse. Her name's Viola Cadaverani. She's the only granddaughter of Bruto Cadaverani. Bruto Cadaverani? Do you know who that is, Nick? Never heard of him. Bruto Cadaverani's the boss of the Cadaverani family. Cadaverani's? That's one scary sounding name. You can't touch them. They're way too powerful for the police. But you're thinking of taking them on, aren't you? No, I don't remember ever saying I was going to. If I get some more info, I'll gumshoe about this family. I'm not sure I really want to get involved in this, but who are the Cadaveranis? Who are they? A scary bunch of people, that's who.
The internet got wonky for a second there.
Ah. You're a cop and you're scared. What's that about? Trust me, it doesn't matter if you're a kid or cop. These guys are scary. They got some serious clout in the criminal underworld. I can't touch them. They've got too much moolah. Moolah? As in, they pretty much control all the cash on the city's black market. The black market, huh? And that includes tender lender, I take it. Sure, no one stands up to Bruto Cadaverani, and I mean no one. Interesting. So Viola's the granddaughter of some mafia boss then. Yeah, and everyone knows how much Bruto loves his little girl. She means everything to him. So, how did she end up at Tender Lender? I don't know, pal. But I heard she and the boss of Tender Lender are pretty tight. Tight? That's what I said in a file I read related to Maggie's case. Sounds like a pretty important clue. Oh, this guy. The tiger. Is he famous? Yeah, this guy's not a loan shark, you know. Nope, he's a big lone cat. Hence the name. Don't pay him back. And you better say your prayers, because he'll eat you alive. You're shaking, detective. Like a leaf. I'm just, you know, kinda on edge at the moment, if you know what I mean.
He did a big loan.
I wanna go flashing that photo around if I were you, pal. Why not? That guy rules the criminal underworld. You can get yourselves in serious trouble. Talking to say your prayers trouble. You're shaking, detective. Again. Like a leaf. Again. I'm just, you know, kinda on edge at the moment. If you know what I mean. Again. Okay, well, we have a name connection. Don't think the CD is useful. I think this is for Armstrong.
Paper badge, repair bill.
This is for Viola, probably. These are probably for Glenn. I guess we have nothing else for him. Also, Maggie says she hates you. Maggie's probably crying all alone right now, huh? Yeah, thanks to you. Nice. Ah, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. My, don't torch poor gumshoes feeling like they're cups of cheap creme brulee. You're really crazy about Maggie, aren't you? No. It's not that I. You don't have to hide it, gumshoe. It's pretty obvious. Yeah, you're way too plain looking for Maggie, right? I'd rush right now if you weren't so right. Think that's all we're gonna get here. Miss Basil, let me ask you something. Did Mr. Elk Trouble have something to do with this? Nope.
The tickets that we picked up on the floor.
I thought there was,
I don't even think we got past the first one.
Oh, yeah, the tickets, you're right. Take that. What is that?
It's that.
A bunch of horse racing tickets. All losing ones. With that many tickets, you can get $1 at the recycling center. You good people are very, very bad. Cashing in on others' misfortunes is immoral. Is that a whiff of hypocrisy I smell? But what's the relevance of those tickets? The victim, Mr. Glenn Elg. He had a gambling habit, didn't he? I don't think that's a logical conclusion based on the facts. Everyone likes to go to the races from time to time. Yeah, but not everyone buys this many tickets. Anyways, I don't believe that proves anything on its own. You're right, but I'm not through yet. Mr. L's gambling wasn't restricted to horse races, wasn't it?
Lottery.
Lottery. The lottery, horse racing, he bought a lot of tickets and lost a lot of times. That's gotta have hurt his wallet pretty bad, don't you think? Maybe bad enough to be the cause of some pretty serious trouble, perhaps. No! Error. You alright?
Error. Volby,
Fresh, Shane, fresh. Glenn did have a gambling habit. You good people must not follow his example, do you understand? Oh, trust me, even if I want to, I don't exactly have the money to buy any. But if you win, there's no problem, is there? And Glenn had a winning ticket, didn't he, for $500,000? Yeah, but it's hard to imagine how he could have been in trouble then, isn't it? It's true that Mr. Elk won $500,000 in the end. But that was his first stroke of good luck. He was in deep trouble before that. In deep trouble? What do you mean? Mr. Elk's real problem was someone with something more terrifying and ferocious. Profile, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Furio Tigre, the boss of a loan office called Tender Lender. Tender Lender. People with businesses think hard about naming their offices. Like, you don't want to talk? Well, what do you think? Our firm is doing very well at the moment. I don't think we need to borrow money. No. I mean about Mr. Elk. You think Glenn has something to do with this, Furio Tigre? Yes. I'm sorry, I don't know of any connection between the two of them.
What about this calendar?
Yeah, because I got that proof that Mr. L and that tiger know each other. This calendar.
Tiger could be anyone.
Yep. Furio Tigre, aka the Tiger, is the boss of a loan office called Tender Lender. This is who Mr. L met with on the day of the murder. Why are you showing me a selfie of yourself? And the only thing a loan shark would talk with him would be about his debt. No, error.
Yeah.
It's true that Glenn had racked up quite a bit of debt from his gambling habit. About $100,000, I think. $100,000? Ouch. But I heard he won the lottery, so he should have been in the clear. Shame Maggie couldn't get a bit of that good luck. Okay. So the guy got lucky and won the lottery. But what if he hadn't won? What was his plan then? Well, this isn't easy to say, but he said he would use his talents to repay the money. His talents? I suspect he was talking about programming.
MC Batter.
Well, what computer program's worth $100,000? Perhaps you good people should leave so I can get back to my work. So close to cracking her. The program in question was about any chance this.
Wabam.
Wabam! Well, this is it, isn't it? This is the virus that's infecting computers worldwide as we speak. MC Bomber. Give me that HP back. Suck your life force out of you. Glenn's head has...
Your sanity is my vitality.
Glenn's head had more processing power than any computer. But it had been infected with a gambling virus. Glenn was in too deep. You mean he was in debt? Yes, $100,000 in debt. Not an easy amount to repay. So, he said he was taking on some extra work. Something a bit risky. Risky? How? Maybe he was gonna become a waitress at Tribulations. That's pretty risky, Ma. Where do you come up with these ideas? So it's safe to assume Mr. L was the creator of this virus, huh? The MC bomber virus? Yes. It was a work of genius. In a bad sort of way, of course, but still genius. Something like that would probably fetch several $1 million on the black market. Inconceivable. Gumshoe was right for a change. This date, December 3rd, that is marked on his calendar. That was his deadline for repaying his debts. Millions of dollars. I guess we won't be needing these horse racing tickets anymore. Toss them back on the ground. Glenn L's losing horse race tickets, throw them back onto the floor. Woo! Littering, baby! Use the trash can, Nick. No, Maya, shut up. I'm tossing them on the floor.
That require a new graphic.
Yep. Okay, so we have an update on the CD. Is it time to take it back to Evil Maya? Actually, maybe we should show her, just in case she has some more to say about it. Would you mind taking a look at this? She doesn't know.
Ew.
If it's not Sesame, then it has to be her mother's maid. That's all it is. There's no point in having a password if it's always the same thing, Maya. Guess she doesn't want to talk about this. Okay. Focus on ask about Glen Elk. What do you say? Ah, okay. About Mr. Elk. He was a top programmer. I always say he was a genius. But he did suffer from 1 or 2 bugs in personality. Oh? Like what? He was a bit of a loser. Perhaps that'd be the best way to describe it. That's what got him into trouble.
A loser in a literal sense.
What's the matter? He was a top programmer. I always say he was a genius. So he was really no trouble at all. A model employee. Hey, wait a minute. Just nice something about him being in trouble. Gotta find out what this trouble was exactly. Okay, I think we could take this somewhere else. Just want to see if she knew anything about the city. Back to okay. Don't think we know anything about her head bandage, but we'll have to try, right?
Well, wasn't it a lot of it? Didn't we just come down to it's like from the scooter and then like all the repair bills and connections to the grandfather and all that?
Yeah, but we didn't solve it, so clearly we were missing something. We should let's just double check to see what it is we're missing.
Alright. Wait, didn't we have to get something else from like the precinct before all this? Or was that just the...
I don't know. We'll have to, let's figure this out slowly.
Alright.
Suffer a fatal injury to the head, I remember this. Now, you were hurt, right? Yep. Did the injury have something to do with the car repair bill, right?
Paid for it. Try that, yeah.
Yep. Car repair bill. From this, it seems pretty obvious that you were in an accident. This bill is made out to the Carradinis.
Oh, yep, and then grandfather portrait.
It was your granddad. I know exactly who you are. You're a mobster. You got that in an accident. Happened about 4 months ago. Driving one of my cars, someone pulled in front of me. Motorbike. Don't remember that much?
I'm just more surprised he's fine.
Yeah.
Unless that changed his personality.
I swear to try to avoid it, but...
It made me orange and aggressive. I used to have dreams of becoming a defense attorney.
Took a blow to the head, a bad one. So what happened to the person on the bike? I'm guessing they didn't get away with injuring the Viola kind of a thing, right? I don't know what happened to them. They ran away, or so I heard. Ran away? If they stayed, I have murdered them. Could the person who committed the hair run have been this guy?
Euro Tigre.
It was this man, wasn't it? He was the cause of your accident. It wasn't Don Tigre. I refuse to believe it. We collided, the motorbike and my car. But Don Tigre isn't here at all, is he? It was the tiger who caused Viola to crash. I can feel it. Plus, one of her locks just broke, so she must suspect it was him too. I'm sorry, Miss Cadaverini, but I have proof that the tiger is involved in a traffic accident on his bike.
The bike itself.
Yeah, I guess the bike itself. Take that! It's not exactly a motorbike, but Mr. Tigre rides around on a scooter, doesn't he? And you'll notice that the front wheel guard is badly damaged. Miss Cadaverini, you know the truth, don't you? This repair bill is paid by Furio Tigre. The Cadaverinis have known for ages who caused the accidents, haven't they? It's possible, perhaps. Somewhere inside me, I know that may be true. I knew it. But Don Tigre still saved my life. The operation is very complicated. It was very, very expensive. How much are we talking? Very, very, very expensive. She seems kind of hesitant about giving me an actual figure. I should back off. Well, anyways, it was the tiger who paid for it, right? After I recovered, Don Tigre told me. He said he paid for the operation because he cared about me. I believe him. Really? But do you honestly believe that to be true?
Oh, I totally care for you. It's not that you're a mobster's granddaughter at all.
Do you want to know what I think? I think the reason he paid for the operation wasn't because of you, but someone else.
The grandfather.
Her grandfather again? Perhaps I shouldn't be saying this, but your grandfather, Brutal Cadaverini, controls a lot of dubious cash, right? And you are his beloved pride and joy. Sure, I don't know exactly how much the operation cost, but if you weren't the granddaughter of Mr. Cadaverini, do you think Mr. Tigre would have paid the money? $1 million. Damn. We did it. 4 months ago, I was in a traffic accident. That's why I need the operation. When I woke up, they told me it was nothing serious. A simple procedure. Oh, really? Well, I guess if she recovered in 4 months, it could have been too big. They said the operation cost $1 million. $1 million bucks? My grandfather ordered Don Tigre to pay $1 million in compensation. Compensation, huh? It's underworld lingo for paying money to sell a score. Basically, pay or get into some serious trouble. But $1 million bucks? This has to be related to our poison case somehow. I wanted to believe him. I wanted to trust what Don Tigre said. He said that it had nothing to do with my grandfather being Bruto Cadaverini.
He's incredibly sweaty.
I wanted to believe that he helped me because he cared about me, not because my grandfather. But I knew.
Oh no, a big
really
fat
true.
tear fell out of her eye.
Wow, I'm so sorry. What he did to get the money was evil. He said it was all for me, so I helped him. You helped him? In what way? Here, take these. What are these? Medical papers?
What's this powder? What does it taste like?
I'm Bruto Cadaverini's granddaughter. He had to pay compensation. He was made an offer he simply couldn't refuse. A $1 million bill for cranial surgery. Payment was due last year. Wow, I feel so bad for Viola. It's inexcusable. Huh? There are two things that I consider inexcusable. Poisoning and betrayal. Damn, Phoenix is about to lose his shit.
Or fucking insane.
Only a coward would hurt people using either of these tactics. Is everything alright, Nick? We should get going. Right after we finish our espresso. Yeah. I won't need to convince Viola of anything else, so I guess I can get rid of this. Repair bill thrown into the trash.
You learn.
Phoenix is getting so mad, he's becoming red himself. Okay, so. Oh? Well, bonjour. I have been waiting for you to return. Mr. Armstrong. Ah, good timing. I was hoping to find you here. We'd like to ask you a few questions. Well, he has anything to say to you, fellas. Wow,
Oh,
look who's
me.
here. Ah, is Zen up?
Who you calling Zenope?
Ah! Faint. Come out from under the table, Ray, Maya.
Okay, hand it over.
What?
You wanna play games with me? I don't recommend that. The medical papers, now.
Uh-oh. I think he wants Viola Catarina's papers back. You mean this? The $1 million medical papers that I just confirmed? Maybe I shouldn't have said that?
Ellipsis.
Miss Catarina trusted you. That's why she said that she helped you.
Forget about it. That girl's dumpster Dan an eggplant. You just wanna know what's sad? I'll tell you what's sad, and it ain't only her face. She thinks she's got power cause she's Bruno's little girl. Now that's sad.
I can let you have these papers. Tomorrow in court, showdown. You and me, lawyer to lawyer. I'm gonna expose what you did to get the $1 million you used to pay this off.
Hey, you crazy or something? I don't care if you wanna give it to me or not. There's two of us here. You got that? Two.
We. Mr. Armstrong. Forgive me. Désolé. I cannot argue with them. Ah, assault.
Assalte.
Ugh. That really hurt.
Is that all he's got? I'll be taking those papers now. Armstrong, get that later.
Wait.
Don't take it too hard, Phoenix Wright.
That was so stupid. I shouldn't have let my guard down. Those medical papers were vital evidence. Hold it, pal. Detective Gumshoe.
Detective? You gotta stop me, copper. Beat it.
Whoa. Come on, Gumshoe. Keep it together. You guys, get out of here. Leave this guy to me. But go, pal, and take this. If you get hurt, who's gonna look after Maggie, huh? Alright. Thanks, Gumshoe. Wait, Nick, don't leave me behind. No, Ma, you stay.
Decoy.
Decoy?
Like how a kangaroo will drop their joy when getting chased.
Alright, Ma, you've been degraded to a kangaroo baby. I'll get even with that guy tomorrow in court. bartender lender is going down. To be continued. Wow. We weren't that far off from where we left off. Only 20 minutes.
Yep.